Okay, so full disclosure, we have already stayed in this room. It just worked out that we had to do a tour after we stayed here rather than when we first came in. This is room 4359 at the Pop Century Resort, and we are in the 60s wing of this building, or of the resort. We're in the 60s wing.
Also, the beds may look nicer when you check in than when I made them. So just keep in mind this isn't perhaps typical Disney perfection. So over here is a coffee bar and refrigerator. They do not have microwaves in the Pop Century rooms. I have heard that you can request one in the lobby or call down to the guest services and they may deliver one, but I'm not 100% on that. But you do get a coffee maker and a little refrigerator. There's no freezer in there, so beware of that. There's no freezer, but they do have an ice bucket and the ice is right down the walkway here. And in here are your supplies. Now, like Paul said, we've already been here, but they do give you regular coffee and decaf, and then what you need to make your coffee, and of course cups. And there's also a light source here, a little luggage rack. They have recycling for if you're able to do that, recycling and regular trash. Again, please pardon the floor. And then here's a dresser, but in here is your safe. And I don't know if you're familiar with Disney safes, but you can, or most hotel safes are like that. You can set your own passcode, but you should check it before you lock everything in there because you might have a problem getting it out. But here's one to put some clothing. So that's nice, and you have a Bible. And then over here, 3 drawers for clothing. And they're pretty deep. I mean, they're, you know, enough to store what's in your suitcase. Now, here's an area you can put more things. You can put your luggage rack over there if you'd like. There are hooks on the wall, so you can hang things there if you need to. We hung our ponchos there because they were soaking wet. The bed is elevated, which is nice because then you can store things underneath it, which we had to do that. We put suitcases under there. On each side of the bed you have a little nightstand with a little cubby and a light source. You have light switches, outlets, and USB ports. So each side gets that. One of these lights controls not only above the bed, but the room as well. It's not very bright in here, but it's nice at night. A telephone. And then this desk area, if you don't know, is actually part of a Murphy bed system. So this desk will, if you can see the hinges right here, this desk will actually fold and become a base for the bed. And you pull the chairs out and then the bed comes down. And what's nice is that if you are using this as a bed, there's another cubby on the other side, again with outlets and USB ports. And you can use this little counter, and also there's storage in the cubby. Now we're going to go into the bathroom, and they have a barn door here, and actually this thing really does cut a lot of noise out, which is nice. It's very thick and heavy. So you open the barn door to get into the little area where you can use the sink. And it has storage, a lot of storage actually. I mean, we had 3 women, well, 2 girls and a woman in here, so we had a lot of products, and we had plenty space to put things. So we have here a little closet, plenty hangers, and then storage underneath. Over here we have an ironing board, and then in those cubbies right there we have the iron and the hair dryer. So that was nice to have that. More storage, towel racks. They give you more towels than this. It's just like we said, we've been here, so you know, that's what we had left. It has a mirror right here, which is nice for makeup application or whatnot. Also, this is a night light. We use it as a night light, which is nice because this light's kind of bright. Of course, you could close the barn door, but if you turn the light on in the bathroom at night, there's a fan in here, and I think it must have a sensor on it that senses someone's in here. So here's your full-length mirror. And then we have another barn door, or sliding door, into the bathroom. So there's a sliding door on the tub, and it's a shower. And it's a nice shower. It has 2 shower heads, and we'll show you that in a second. Plenty space to hang towels. It even has one of those clotheslines in the shower. So if you have wet bathing suits or whatever you have that needs to dry. But here is there's a large shower head, and then you have a handheld, which was really nice. It's plenty bright in here too. And then on the wall opposite, you have a shelf if you have your own products to use. And then of course the wonderful Disney H2O products. The bath soap, the shampoo and the conditioner all smell so great. And you can also buy those either online or in the gift shops. I don't think they sell them in the parks though. I think they only sell them at the resorts and online. And this bathtub shower has a sliding door, which is nice. It's very smooth. It's all done very nicely. Very nicely. Okay, so this is the Murphy bed pulled out. It's very comfortable. We slept on it. It's great. It is a queen size, so 2 adults can sleep on it very comfortably, and possibly 3 kids could sleep on it. But anyway, it's a very comfortable bed. There is a light switch, which ours didn't work, so we don't know if there's a light up there. It looks like there might be, which is right here, but it wasn't working for us, so we can't show you that. But maybe if you check in here, yours might work. But look at the cute picture of Pluto sleeping. That's really adorable. So what a great idea. It really does save on space, and it's a great system. So what I'm going to show you is how the bed then will fold back up. And it's so easy to do. One thing you need to be careful is it does stick out more than the other bed. And if you have things in the way and you get up during the night, you might hit your knees or shins. So just beware of that. But anyway, it's so easy. I mean, I'm barely putting any effort into this. And I'm putting it back up. And there you go. There's the table. So it's a great system. I'll even pull it down again so you can see how easy. I'm doing this with one hand. As you can see, the table is folding down. The hinge. Then it becomes a base for the bed. So that was nice.